Now we get into some memories. Hitline, Muzak's Top 40 outlet. They were all over this record by Sharon Nelson called Down That Road. It's a top 40 extra on my fantasy playlist, June 10th, 1995. I fell in love with this record. This was a soulful record. Never heard it anywhere. Not on any radio station here in the States, except on satellite radio Hitline. God bless you, Hitline. Gosh, no, it brought me so many great songs that nobody ever played. Sharon Nelson, Down That Road. The song was actually a couple of years old when I heard this on Hitline. It came out in 1993, but I'll get into that in just a minute. Sharon Nelson's from England. Best known for being in Massive Attack. She was a singer in a group called Massive Attack back in the early 90s. She co-wrote some of their songs too. Blue Lines was their debut album. Daydreaming was a song, pretty big song in England in 1990. And Unfinished Sympathy went to number 13 in the UK. As a solo artist, she came out with the album Down. Well, it was called What Silence Knows. The album was called What Silence Knows. It was in 1993. It yielded for Sharon Nelson 4 top 40 hits in England. Down That Road went to number 19 in England in 1993. And of course, that was from her debut album and solo album. And it never made it here in the States. Somebody on YouTube was asking, was saying, I can't figure out why this song never made it over here. It didn't. But I'm bringing it back, bringing it for the American audience. Sharon Nelson, Down That Road, just hits the spot. God, it just makes you feel good. As cheesy as that sounds. And but now, this is really disappointing. This is very bizarre. Recently, Sharon Nelson got in trouble with the law in London. A DJ, BBC One DJ, Pete Tong, has asked for a restraining order against Sharon Nelson. He told a judge in London that she was harassing him with phone calls and that Sharon Nelson had claimed that she was his manager, telling his co-workers, hey, I'm his manager. During the court proceedings, Sharon Nelson also claimed that she was married to Pete Tong and that she had his baby. Pete Tong, the DJ of BBC Radio 1, has denied that. Well, the court had issued its punishment, 80 hours of community service that she has to perform. Sharon Nelson. Sorry to hear about that. Soulful singer. Top 40 extra on my fantasy playlist, June 10th, 1995. Going Down That Road with Sharon Nelson.